Hey everyone! Today, we're going to dive into three crucial things that 99.7% of all women notice about you right away. Whether you like it or not, from the very first moment she spots you, she'll be subconsciously, if not consciously, evaluating whether you're a yes, no, or maybe. That means you don't have much time to make an impression. Get these three things wrong from the start, and if she's someone you already know, you're going to have to be even braver to change her initial judgment of you. Even if you manage to get past her initial defenses, if you mess up this one thing, she may never consider you as a potential romantic or sexual partner. So you'll definitely want to avoid that mistake. For those of you new to my channel, my name is the Wise Mentor. Now, let's talk about the first major turn-on: how well put together you are. This includes everything from your attire, attitude, and grooming. You don't need to be wearing the latest fashions, but you do need to be well put together. By the way, if you'd like me to make a video on clothes that all women love, drop a comment below. But for now, focus on wearing clean clothes that are in good condition and fit you properly. If your clothes are dirty, worn out, or make you look disheveled because they don't fit right, she might think you've given up on life, which is far from attractive. However, if you dress in a way that suits the 10% more confident side of your personality, not only will you look 10% better than usual, but it'll also boost your self-confidence, which will shine through in how you present yourself to the world. Grooming is equally important. If you're unsure about it, here are the basics: teeth that are plaque-free, strong eye contact, a proper haircut that suits you, and groomed facial hair, even if it's intentionally messy. Keep your fingernails clean unless you're working, and make sure you're showered and using deodorant. A surprising one that's not on this list? Aftershave or cologne. Some women like it, while others prefer your natural scent, so go with what feels most like you. But remember, if you do wear cologne, don't overdo it. Too much can make it seem like you're trying to cover up something unpleasant. How well put together you are is something she'll notice instantly, and it tells her a lot about your personality. Next, let's talk about your ability to make strong eye contact. Yep, strong eye contact signals self-assurance and masculine dominance. Did I just say the D word? Yes, I did. Just like in the animal kingdom, the first person to look away submits to the other's dominance. I'm looking away now, because making strong eye contact shows you're not intimidated and proves your masculine dominance. A key point here: strong eye contact doesn't mean uninterrupted eye contact. This isn't about staring her down in a creepy, sociopathic way. Even I just looked away. But you do want to make it more than a quick, fleeting glance. Otherwise, that shows intimidation, weakness, and lack of confidence, or worse, lack of interest or low self-worth. If she's also dominant, she might maintain eye contact long enough to see who wins. But if you maintain your masculine frame, even if you look away first, okay, you got me. You'll still own the situation if you let her win. Just be prepared for a confident, dominant woman. Strong eye contact naturally leads us to the next juicy tip. Of all the three things 99.7% of women instantly notice about you, number 3 is the riskiest, but it offers the greatest reward. Number 3, your appraisal of her, your visual appraisal. This shows her your standards, self-worth, and high value. When you demonstrate that you have high standards, she automatically assumes you're of higher value. And of course, having standards is healthy for both men and women. Now, it's important to note that having high standards isn't the same as being narcissistic, boastful, or entitled, especially if you don't have anything to back it up. So, when you look at her appraisingly, I'll show you how to do this in a minute. It automatically shifts the dynamic, making her feel like she has to prove her worth to you. Remember, a man who shows he has high standards is perceived as having high value, even if he doesn't. I'm going to give you an example of how to appraise her, and then I'll share the counterintuitive turnoff that too many men fall into. Okay, so before I show you how to appraise a woman in a way that gives her butterflies and turns her on, a key point is that she needs to have at least a medium to above medium level of interest. She can't be completely on the fence. You need to be sure that she's somewhat intrigued, or that you know her well enough that she won't take it too seriously. So, whether she's across the room or standing right next to you, here's what you do. Maintain eye contact and then slowly look her up and down, from head to toe and back up again, and give a subtle nod. Here's a crucial tip: avoid lingering in the TNA zones. Just skim right past them. Hovering there isn't good. Save that for when you're already familiar with each other, when it becomes playful and part of the fun in a relationship. But when you're appraising her for the first time after she's shown interest, do it playfully. She'll likely laugh, but she'll also be thinking, did he just evaluate me? Wait, I'm supposed to be evaluating him, but he's evaluating me? Well played. So, check her out, grin, and give a playful nod. This bold and audacious move will give her butterflies if she's interested, and if she was somewhat interested before, she'll be even more intrigued. If she doesn't have a sense of humor, it's actually a great way to filter that out. Depending on the situation and your personality, you might want to choose either mysterious seriousness or goofy playfulness. Use your personality. Stay true to who you are while pushing yourself a bit out of your comfort zone. Does the thought of doing something like this make you nervous? Comment below. You're not alone. And remember, when you try something new, you're bound to fumble a bit. It's going to feel awkward, you'll be super embarrassed, and you might not want to try it again. But you have to push through that if you want to master this skill. It'll be much easier if your only goal is to practice. Do it, evaluate, try again, make some tweaks, evaluate again, and keep going until it starts to feel natural. Once it's comfortable, it'll come across as smooth and be a natural part of who you are. Now, here's a bonus tip before I share the one thing you should never do. Your goal should be to focus on practicing, not on the outcome. Get out there, try it as many times as you can, and feel good about just doing it. Don't worry about accomplishing anything beyond that. So, what's the one major turnoff? Can you guess? If you can, pause this video and write it in the comments. Did you pause? No, I bet you didn't. Maybe some of you did. If you did, let me know. All right, here's the big turnoff: apologizing excessively or inappropriately. Women are actually notorious for this. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. I'm sorry is one of the first words we say, even before mom. But apologizing too much or when it's not necessary shows her that you're unsure of yourself, have low self-esteem, and essentially that you're weak, not exactly exuding masculine dominance. Key point: apologizing doesn't always mean saying the words, I apologize, or I'm sorry. It can be shown through your actions or subtle words. For example, if you ask her out but then say, it's okay if you say no, that doesn't show confidence. It shows a lack of confidence. Unless you're doing it in a super playful, exaggerated way to show extreme confidence, it's like you're apologizing in advance for the inconvenience of her having to reject you, a prospect she might consider unworthy. And you probably know that's not going to work out well for you. If she didn't think you were unworthy before, expressing your own self-doubts might have her questioning your worth. Women mirror how you feel about yourself. Key point: it's okay to have some tension in a relationship. In fact, it's necessary to create and maintain attraction. You need that tension when you're asking a girl out to generate attraction or keep it alive. What should you do instead? Unless you've messed up big time, switch your apologies to thank yous. If you arrive late for a date, instead of saying, sorry I'm late, say, thank you for your patience. If you don't reply to her text right away, don't apologize or offer an excuse like, the gym was really busy today. That's just another way of saying, I'm sorry, and it's not necessary. You're allowed to have a life, be busy, and not be on call 24/7. So, unless there's a serious reason, just pick up the conversation where you left off without acknowledging the delay. Don't apologize for every little thing. Save your sorries for when you've really messed up. What's your experience with these tips? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you found these tips helpful and want more insights on how to master your first impressions and build stronger connections with women, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you've got any thoughts or experiences to share, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. If you're ready to take things to the next level, check out the link in the description to join the tribe of exceptional men, where we dive even deeper into these topics. Until next time, stay confident, stay sharp, and keep leveling up.